of the 4 losses against the field, coming to Braeden Davis in the Big Ten Consolation Semifinals, 9-7. Brown finished 5th. Davis finished 4th at the Big Tens. They are underway here in the second round of the NCAA tournament, with Brown trying to tie up on the elbows here of Davis. Davis trying to clear the arms, couldn't quite get in, looking to shoot in on that left leg. Davis trying to work his way in here, off of the left elbow, trying to get in. He does scoop in, he gets the right ankle. Now he drives through, pops in behind, he gets the initial takedown. Braeden Davis on top, 3-0. And will maintain control here as Brown is trying to work his way out. Davis maintaining control. They come off the near edge with Davis still in control. Alex Clemson, the Maryland head coach, wanting a stall warning there against Davis. I'll have to be careful on the restart here. Davis leading 3-0. It is Nick Lee, Cody Sanderson, and Dan Monthly in the corner here for Braeden Davis. He's up 3-0, and here comes Brown to his feet. Davis hanging on around the midsection. The official letting Davis know he's watching him and now turning out for the escape. And I think there was going to be a stall call there if the escape had not gone to Brown. So it is a 3-1 lead for Braeden Davis. Down to 2 minutes remaining in the opening period here at 1:33. Davis circling to the right, tapping now at the head. Brown also with a taped left wrist. Davis with the knee pad on his left leg. Trying to see over. Yep, he has knee pads on both of his legs as well. Both wrestlers right in the center of the mat now, circling to the right. Davis trying to work back in here. Pushing in on the shoulder of Brown. Brown starts to circle to the right. Davis tying up on the wrist. Brown trying to work his way under the arms. Cannot. Davis staying right in the middle of the mat here, circling slightly to the right. Continuing to work here are both wrestlers in the center, trying to create an opening. Davis pulling in on the left shoulder here of Brown as they bang heads a bit right in the center. Now Davis trying to lower his level. Braeden Davis trying to shoot in. Can't quite get there. Both wrestlers continuing to work in the center of the mat. 30 seconds remain in the opening period. Braeden Davis of Penn State with the 3-1 lead. Maryland with the red singlets, the big white M on the front, the Maryland flag logo and color scheme on the back of the singlet. Both wrestlers tying up, pushing in here, locking in on the wrist now is Brown on that left wrist of Davis. Davis shaking it free, and the period will end. We go to the second. Braeden Davis has a 3-1 lead. It'll be Davis with the choice, and he will take bottom here to start period 2. Davis is set. Braxton Brown of Maryland will set up on the left elbow. On the whistle, Davis sits out, turns in, and he gets the escape right away. It is now a 4-1 lead for Braeden Davis. We feel like he can just take control of this thing if he can get the next takedown. Instead, it's Brown trying to shoot in off of a Russian tie. Can't get in. Davis does a nice job with the baseline defense there. Davis now reaching out, posting up here on Brown. Both wrestlers circling to the right, right in the center. Davis tries to pull the trigger. Couldn't quite get in on the left leg of Brown. Now Brown trying to work in, trying to jack Davis up under the arms. Davis not letting him as Davis controls the elbows here. Davis trying to work his way back in now. Both wrestlers really working here. Davis trying to shoot in. He does get it on the left leg. He takes Brown toward his back. Now Brown rolls through and comes up with Davis's leg. They come off the left edge of the mat. No points out of a wild exchange there. We have exactly 1 minute remaining in the second period. Braeden Davis of Penn State with the 4-1 lead. 21 seconds of riding time advantage posted for Davis as they work from the neutral position. Both wrestlers on their feet, circling to the right in the center of the mat. Davis, a little stutter step. Now Davis pushing in on the head. Again, reaches down, tying up on that right elbow of Brown. Brown staying low, 40 seconds left in period 2 here at 1:33. Both wrestlers continuing to battle in here. Brown tries to shoot in. He's trying to get back in with those double underhooks. And again, Davis locking down on the elbows. 20 seconds left. Brown trying to jack him up. And Davis really holding his ground here, pulling in on those elbows. We're down to 10 seconds left in period 2. Brown again trying to jack him up. Now he drops in on the legs of Davis. And Davis up over the shoulders. The period ends. We will head to the third. Braeden Davis still leading 4-1. It will be Braxton Brown with the choice here to start the third. You would expect he'll take the bottom position, and that is exactly what he does. Trailing 4-1. Brown gets himself set in the down position. Davis begins the period with 21 seconds of riding time advantage. Davis will set up on the left elbow. Immediately Brown to his feet. Davis locks in around the midsection, trying to bring him down. Brown holding his ground, staying on his feet. Davis hikes him up in the air and brings him to the mat. They go rolling off the right side. And thought for a moment Davis may have hurt himself, just kind of pulled Brown right down on top of him as they went off the mat, but does not appear any worse for the incident. 1:46 left in the third period. Brown is set on bottom. Davis on the left elbow. Here comes Brown rolling, trying to come in on the right leg of Davis, and he drives through and comes around for the reversal. This bout is tied 3-3. Davis has his legs caught through the legs of Brown here, and Alex Clemson is trying to show Brown what he wants him to do. He wants him to crank Davis over here. He does have an advantageous position at the moment. Davis trying to get those legs free, and now does. And now Brown is going to go ahead and push Davis away, giving him the escape as they come off the near edge. And that gives Braeden Davis now a 5-3 lead. Back in the center. Circling to the right here is Davis. 5-3, the lead for Braeden Davis. First period takedown and an escape in each of the second and third periods. Brown with an escape in the first and a reversal here in the third. 5-3, Davis with the lead as they butt heads. And the official stops it for interlocking fingers. Has a quick word with both wrestlers, and we're back at it. Down to 45 seconds left here in the third period. Davis getting on his horse a little early here, starting to back up. Now starts circling to the right. Now he drops to his knee. Brown trying to work his way in here on Davis. Davis gets hit with a stall warning as he circles back in on Brown, and they go off the edge of the mat. Stall warning issued against Davis. That's the first. 31 seconds left here in the third. 5-3, Davis with the lead. Brown trying to shoot in. Now Davis half shoots and nearly got himself out of position. Brown now pulling in on the head of Davis. Down to 20 seconds left. Brown continuing to pull in here, trying to step through on an inside trip. Davis out of harm's way and now breaks the hold altogether. Circling to the right, now back to the left. 10 seconds left. Davis backing up a bit now. Now he circles to the right. 5 seconds left. Braeden Davis is going to get a big win here as they go flying off the near side of the mat. with Davis trying to get in on the legs. 2 seconds left as they come back to the center. Davis leads it 5-3, and Brown just reaches down and unsnaps his anklets. Braeden Davis wins it 5-3, and the Nittany Lions are 12-0 here at the 2025 NCAA Wrestling Championships.